Welcome to day 12 of this tutorial series. If you join me part way of this tutorial series, please refer to my website. It's www.andrewbooth3d.com. I know I say this every time, but please follow this site. Now, halfway down it has my first 4 videos. Like previously, all my rest of my videos is in my tutorial section, as you see here. And then when you click to view more after 10 videos, because each page will have 10 videos, after 10th video, click here, and it will refer you to page 2, which has video 11 here, as you can see. And this tutorial will be placed here, so do watch this space. Now also I want to say well done if you follow this tutorial series. Well done your progression. You could send me your videos, any asset work or anything you need advice on from my email a.booth3d@outlook.com, or even post it on my Twitter account at andrewbooth3d. If you're wondering what it looks like, this is what my Twitter account looks like, and this is what I look like. Okay, so let's begin. Last time we were talking about how I generate the maps, how I import the maps and stuff like that, how I generate the actual working files, like the position maps, the world space normals, like the height map, so on and so forth. Today I'll be showing you how I progress from this stage on. Now, normally I want to comment that normally I don't always use this ambient occlusion from Maya. I generate it from some designer, depending on the model. If it's a model like this, sometimes it's good to do it from Maya, because Maya is good for more indirect lighting, which this is. As you can see when you click on the actual ambient occlusion here, you can see it's a little bit more brighter. It's hard to tell what it is. Now I'll show you a few techniques what I do with these maps. First of all, I want you to go in and rename all of these. Take out all the line, so it leaves salt and underscore AO, and just do it for each one. Salt underscore normal. It's so if you need to generate other maps, these will not be overwritten. If you don't rename them, these will always be rewritten. Now sometimes that's good if you're working on it and you want to change some of the actual look of the aesthetics of the actual map, how it looks, and it will just overwrite it and change it, alternate it. But it's not good if you want to generate different kinds of maps from different models. So if you have more than one model, you have to do this, because if you have, like, let's say you have a head, a body, 2 arms and 2 legs, but separate meshes. Once you generate the actual maps, each one will just overwrite itself. So if you do one the head, and then don't rename it, then generate another set of maps, it'll just rewrite the head to like the arm, for example. So just go in and rename all of this like so. With this one, I just call it WS normals. At the moment, we're not going to touch these three. They are for the filters. They're for the filters. But with these three, we'll be using these today. So first of all, let's import all three into the graph, like so. Just click and drag. Now, as you can see, this is far different to this. So what I tend to do, when I get two ambient occlusion maps like this, I blend them together, like so. Just blending them together. I say either multiply, overlay is too bright, up, add and sub is too bright again. How does screen do it? Too bright. You see, you got to be very careful. Soft light, too bright again. So it seems to me the best one for this, or minimum, lighting will be too bright yet, so darken, or multiply. That's why multiply is best, because it's generating all the actual the more of this lighting. So basically what this blend node doing is it's blending all the values from here with this to generate this. And now when we hook it back in, you will see a complete change. There you go. Let's make it darker here and a little bit around here too. Now that's made the ambient occlusion a little bit more better. As you can see, this bit is slightly more darker. It's because of this bit here. The best way to do that is by using a level node. Now you could do a level node here and touch one here, or you can put it here. That's what I'm now going to do. Levels node is here. Just like in Photoshop, where you alter the levels in the actual edit modes, you know, when you're in Photoshop, you can alter the image and levels. You can do the same with the level node, like so. Now you can either brighten the blacks up here, as you can see it's brightening the whole thing, or reverse it here. As you can see, you can't see the entire things because it's squished by this bit here. So increase this side till you drag it out like so. Then take the whites. You alter these arrows. If you pull this white arrow closer to the black, it's increasing the whites, the domination of the whites, same with the blacks. So if you pull this across, it'll make it more darker, but that will make it more lighter. And that's the same as well. It just literally alter the levels of the black and white. What we need to do is take some of the black away, so just decrease the black slightly, like so. As you can see, let's brighten this bit up. This is what we need. Now, you can do it that way, or as you can see, as soon as I reconnect, take it out that way, it's darkened this bit here. So we can reconnect it here, and then here, and then alter the blacks, and then you could do it that way. But I prefer doing the other way around. This way. By altering the levels of the blender, you're doing the overall, which I'm doing. So now, what I also do, I also use the ambient occlusion to generate a normal map. To do this, I use the normal here, and then I use this as if it was a normal map. Some people will say that's not a good way to do it because it will create incorrect normals, but that's down to personal preference. To me, I feel I want to use this as a height map, like so, and it creates a normal map. Depending on the actual ambient occlusion, you can get some really nice, interesting effects, which can create interesting details, make it the actual asset a little bit more interesting. I didn't always do that though, so what I do then is copy and paste the combine, which then I put back in like so. As you can see, it didn't do much, but it just makes that little bit more variation in interest to the actual asset. Like so. And then you have the normal. Again, it's slightly different to this one. What I would do, I would plug this one in, to see what it comes out. You see, it's the flip of this. So this basically is in the wrong direction. So we need to flip it. It's because in Maya, we didn't tell Maya that this is for Unreal Engine. So that's simple. We can just flip it by using normal invert. It just inverts the normals. Then we just combine them again like so. And then you get an effect like this. What I would do then, I would blur it, but I'll move the blur from there, so take out there and hook up here, and it'll blur it and increase the blur slightly. Like so. Increase the quality. There you go. What I will do now, I'll use the height map and do the same again. I would use this, copy and paste this here and hook it into there, and I'll use this height map like so. Basically then it's using this height map which then is combined with another normal map. I think I will leave this tutorial here. This is what the result is. It's looking like a really decent asset, I had to say so. And please follow my tutorials, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to save.